For over 5,000 years, ancient civilizations across the world shared one universal secret. From the Vedic texts of ancient India to the Taoist masters of China to the hieroglyphics of Egypt, they all spoke of a hidden gateway inside the human mind. The Hindus called it the Ajna chakra. French philosopher René Descartes called it the seat of the soul. Today, we know it as the third eye. We are told that when this eye opens, a person gains the ability to see the unseen, to look beyond the physical world and perceive the ultimate truth. But over the centuries, we misunderstood what the third eye actually is. We thought it was about seeing ghosts or auras or magic. It's not. The ancients believed that the world we live in is Maya, a Sanskrit word that translates to the grand illusion. And today, that illusion is more powerful than ever. You are living inside a digital matrix, a world completely engineered by marketers, fake gurus, and corporations designed to keep you blind, tired, and poor. Opening your third eye isn't a mystical parlor trick. In the modern world, it is a matter of survival. Today, I am going to show you how to open it. And once you see the truth of what is happening around you, you can never unsee it. Before you can open the eye, you have to understand what is keeping it closed. In ancient texts, the third eye remains dormant because the human ego is distracted by material desires. The architects of the modern internet understand this psychology perfectly. They know that if they can hijack your desires, they can control your reality. Look around you. You are being sold a synthetic version of success. Hustle culture tells you that if you aren't waking up at 4 a.m. and making $10,000 a month, you are a failure. They flash Lamborghinis, private jets, and luxury watches on your screen, triggering a deep, primal insecurity inside of you. They create a disease, the feeling of not being enough. And then, conveniently, they sell you the cure, a $997 course, a private mastermind, a secret trading algorithm. This is the modern Maya, the grand illusion. They keep your two physical eyes entirely focused on the screen, mesmerized by the illusion of wealth so that your third eye remains firmly shut. Because a blind society is a profitable society. So how do you awaken? Ancient Eastern philosophy dictates that opening the Ajna chakra requires viveka, the power of supreme discernment, the ability to separate the real from the unreal. But I have to warn you, opening your third eye in the digital age is not a peaceful experience. It is violent. It is the painful destruction of everything you thought was true. It happens in 3 distinct stages. Stage 1 is the realization that almost everything you see online is a performance. When the eye begins to open, you stop looking at what people are saying and you start looking at why they are saying it. You realize the influencer promoting the crypto coin doesn't believe in the project. They are being paid to use you as exit liquidity. You realize the 20-year-old millionaire isn't rich from dropshipping. He's rich from selling you the dream of dropshipping. Once you accept the deception, your brain begins to recognize the code of the matrix. This is true awakening. You stop seeing a YouTube video and you start seeing a psychological sales funnel. You notice the us versus them language cult leaders use. You spot the fabricated urgency in marketing emails. You see how algorithms feed you outrage to keep your eyes glued to the screen. You become immune to the psychological triggers that control 99% of the population. And finally, the ultimate level of the third eye, detachment. When you see the unseen architecture of the scam, the spell breaks. You no longer crave the rented Lamborghini. You no longer feel inferior to the fake guru. The anxiety of the rat race fades away, replaced by a cold, calculating clarity. When your third eye is open, the world looks completely different. Where others see a business opportunity, you see a multi-level marketing trap. Where others see a life coach, you see a narcissist exploiting the vulnerable. Where others see the grind, you see a system designed to extract your time, your health, and your soul. There is a war happening right now for your attention, your money, and your mind. The people at the top are relying on you to keep your eyes closed. They are relying on your naivety, but their time is running out because we are going to expose all of it. On this channel, we are going to reverse engineer the greatest scams, the darkest psychology, and the biggest lies of the internet era. We are going to look behind the curtain, follow the money, and drag the truth out into the light. My name is The Watcher. This is not a channel. This is an awakening. If you are ready to see the unseen,
If you are ready to stop being the prey and start seeing the truth, hit subscribe. Keep your eyes open. I'll see you in the next investigation.